I don't think my feet are going to hurt. I don't know how much standing you do at these kind of events. I need to take my business cards. I love these.
Get some hands to get an idea who this is relevant for. Has anyone had a client in another country? Okay, amazing.
Having a website, writing blogs, having social media is great, but the number one way that I find my clients get their inquiries is through.
Okay, so this is Monday's outfit. Monday's definitely going to be the hotter day. And I've got these like wedge sandals, which I wore them all around the shop for like 15 minutes and they're super comfy, so I don't think I'm going to, I don't think my feet are going to hurt. I don't know how much standing you do at these kind of events. But anyway, I'm going to pack flip-flops. So this is Monday's outfit. Okay, so this is outfit choice number 1 for Tuesday. Tuesday is meant to be warm but rainy, so I don't know if this is the right way to go. Still got the same shoes. So this is outfit number 1, so this is one choice. It's so hard because today is like 35 degrees. So the next outfit I'm going to try and I've got trousers. And I'm going to feel really hot, but it's going to be like at least 10 degrees less. So it's hard to like make a decision now. So anyway, I'll probably leave them all out and then make a choice on the day. But anyway, outfit number 1. Okay, this is choice number 2. This one's a bit more casual. So it's like leopard print, 3/4 with the same shoes, and then more of a casual top. Like I said, I'm so hot in this right now, but it's not going to be this temperature in 2 days' time. So I like this. This is super comfy. I feel really comfortable in this. So this is a definite option, but I want to see how smart the event is because I've never been to it, so I don't know how smart or casual it is. So anyway, outfit number 2. Okay, finally I've got these high waist, wide leg trousers, same shoes. Like I want to just wear these same shoes, they're really comfortable with this, I don't know, stripy top thing. I really like this, but I feel like this is more of like an autumn because I've got like a nice jacket that goes with it. Like I feel really hot in this, so I'm thinking this is probably, no, it's going to have to be from the first 2, so I'm going to have to see what it's like on the Monday and decide either it's the dress or the other outfit for the Tuesday. I just don't have clothes anymore like this. Like I work from home, drop my kids off at school, I'm super casual. Like I do not have event clothes anymore, so I don't have a lot to choose from. But anyway, this is 3rd option, but I'm thinking no, I'm already like, I feel it's like super hot. The trousers are really warm. I'll be too hot I think, but then it might be air-conned, so I think see what it's like Monday and decide for the Tuesday. Anyway, you'll find out what I wear on the day.
So just a quick backstory as to why I was even at UKASAD this year. My client Tamara Howell, who I've been working with since 2019, was invited to go and speak at the event, and then she paid to have an exhibition stand so that we could promote Therabundle, which is coming up in October this year. She, like I, really started building her online business through the pandemic, and she had built an audience of therapists, clients that she had been working with in various online courses and groups that she has organized. So she wanted to invite some of those people to the event as well so she could meet them in person. I've been working with her for 4 years and we have never met in person, even though we speak on text every single day and we meet online really regularly throughout the month, but we've never met. So she invited me to come down, help her to promote Therabundle, meet some of her customers or clients who we've been working with really closely over the past few years. So that is why I was there. If you haven't heard of Therabundle, we launched it last year, and basically what it is a collection of independent online courses, workshops, templates and things like that for therapists in private practice. There are various categories as well, so it's not all about the same thing. So it's really for therapists in private practice to grow their private practice, to learn new skills and to work on the administration and business side of their practice as well. We're just in the process of looking for new contributors for the project, so this was a great opportunity to start talking about it and letting people know what we're all about.
Okay, so I'm going to pack for the event now. I'll show you what I'm taking with me. So the first thing I'm going to do is pack my flip-flops, which are going to be my just in case if the heels do start hurting me. I could potentially wear them between the event and dinner, and definitely on the way home. So I'm going to pack those. I'm just going to put them at the bottom. I'm going to pack my iPad for taking notes and things like that. I'm just going to check. I've got 100% charge, so perfect. So I'm going to pack that. I have also got some squash because I'm a child and don't really like drinking water. I will try though. And just some lip balm and like lip tinty stuff. Also packing some deodorant because I'm there all day. So I'm hoping to get there for 9:30 on Monday, and then we have the event, like the conference, the event, and then we've got a meetup with loads of people that we've worked with, and then we're going to have dinner. So we're going to be there a long time. I'm also going to take my battery pack. This is going to charge my phone so that I can vlog and not worry about not having, you know, charge for the way home and stuff like that. I need to take my business cards. I love these, like, wait, business cards. They're a little bit smaller. I don't think people are necessarily going to be able to read everything, but anyway, there's a QR code so people can scan. And then I've got this little thing to put on the table to hold them up. They're right around, yeah, to hold them up. So I'm going to pack that too. So I might be able to get it all in the box. Do they fit? No. Okay, fine. Oh, no, they don't fit like that. Okay, so I'm going to pack the box. And pack the business cards as well. Okay, pen. Got my iPad, but, you know, pen's always handy. Going to take my headphones, mainly for listening to stuff, you know, on the tube and stuff like that. A hairband, just in case it's ridiculously hot and I get sweaty. And then I just need my cards. I'm taking my business card because this is a work trip, so I can expense everything, the train, food whilst I'm there, drinks. I don't really know what else I need to buy, but it can all be expensed. So I'm going to put all that in there and pack that. So there's a few things I need to pack in the morning. So I need to pack my actual charger, so the lead for my phone, and I probably have to take a little bit of makeup just to reapply at some point between the event and dinner. I'm not taking any different clothes. I think what I'm wearing will be nice for dinner as well, and I just can't be bothered to take an extra dress or anything like that. Should I take an extra dress? No, what I'm wearing is nice, it'll be fine. And there's like loads of room in here. And it's not too heavy, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, all packed.
Faces, but it's lovely to be here and talk to you all about international therapy practice. Many of us work with clients abroad, either through treatment abroad or online. Can I just get some hands to get an idea who this is relevant for? Has anyone had a client in another country? Okay, amazing, awesome. Okay, so, it worked. Okay. So I'm going to talk about whether international therapy practice is possible. It is, with some caveats, where we can practice, the emergencies and risk procedures that we can put in place, cultural considerations, and how we can protect our practices, whether you're in a treatment centre or whether you work individually.
Okay, so it was my first time at any kind of therapist conference in my previous life, my previous work life. I worked in logistics and I don't think I ever went to a logistics conference, so I guess it was the first time I've ever been to a professional conference of any type, so I didn't know what to expect. I was really hoping that I could vlog throughout the day so I could talk about what was going on and what I was doing, but it wasn't really like that. It was really full on. There was a room with exhibition stands, mostly of treatment centres and things like that. And then there was a separate room where every half an hour there was a new speaker talking about something to do with addiction. So I'm going to reflect now on both the days and hopefully there'll be some takeaways for you too. So day one, I spent most of my time in the room where people were speaking and I found it really enlightening. I learned so much and it was a great experience to be there. I spent a lot of time with Tamara and also all of the people that she had brought with her as well. So the clients and people that she has worked with over the past few years. I do a lot of them myself because I've worked in her business and worked on her projects that she's been doing. So it was really nice to put names to faces and get to talk to people in real life. I also had a couple of my other clients there as well that are in my agency, so I don't personally work with them but my team do, so it was really nice to just get to know them a bit more, catch up and talk about what's going on for them as well. Day one was a really long day. I got there at around 9:30 and I didn't get home till about 11:30 at night, so it was a really long, tiring, socialising day, but I had so much fun and I really enjoyed it. I spend my whole life on a landing in my house, working, talking to my phone, whether that's on Instagram stories or in these YouTube videos. So it was so nice to be around people in real life, you know, see them in real life, have two-way conversations and all that kind of stuff. So I really loved it and it was great. I honestly didn't do much networking as such. I didn't talk to any of the people on the exhibition stands. I feel like I was really gearing myself up for that because I'd made like business cards and I could hide behind, you know, Tamara's stand and talk about her business. So I really wasn't there promoting myself or my services, and to be honest I didn't even really know what I could promote there because I'm not taking on new clients specifically at the moment. What I'm really working on is my VA licensing, which I'll talk about more as there's more to talk about. So there wasn't really anything that I could talk about and say this is how I can help you, so it was much easier to just be on Tamara's stand and talk about Therabundle, something that I'm really passionate about anyway and I love working on and I'm really excited to work on over the next few months. It was, however, super interesting to be in the hall where all the talks were going on and just learn more about addiction, how it affects people and the community and stuff like that. So that is what I really enjoyed, just learning and listening and talking to people that I already knew. On day two, however, I got there a little bit later because I had to take my children to school, and so I missed a couple of talks that I was really excited to hear, unfortunately. So that was a bit of a shame. But what it did do is give me a chance to start talking to the people that were in the other room, which had all of the exhibition stands and all the treatment centres and things like that. So I really went out of my comfort zone, went up to people, introduced myself, talked to them about their treatment centre, what they were doing, and it was really great because I talked about their needs, what they were struggling with, and lots of them needed therapists to refer to once somebody finishes sort of like the treatment plan, once they're in rehab or whatever you want to call it. Once they have finished there, they need more therapists to refer to. So if you are a therapist and you want to work with people in addiction, going to UKASAD would be a great opportunity for you to start talking to these treatment centres and getting referrals. One of the treatment centres I spoke to was looking for therapists to refer to for some of their clients that come from Asia, and I just happen to know a therapist who is in Singapore. That's where she's based. She was a client of mine, and although she doesn't particularly work in this area, I thought it would be a good connection to make, because maybe she does know people that she can refer to, and there was a connection made there, so I introduced them. All of the clients that I work with that have the most successful practices all rely on personal referrals through other professionals. So that could be treatment centres, it could be psychiatrists, it could be dietitians, personal trainers, it could be other therapists as well, because you might get a client inquiry and it's not somebody that you feel like you could do your best work with, you need somebody that you can pass them on to, and then vice versa. So if you have that network built up of other therapists, then it will eventually come back around and people will start referring to you. So I really think going to in-person events is a great way to build your network of referrers if that's something that you're looking to do. If going to an in-person event doesn't really seem like something that you're up for, or there just isn't one that is relevant for you, I would really recommend going to Facebook groups or other kind of groups that you're part of with therapists and starting one. So whether that would be just an online Zoom catch up where you meet a group of therapists, or even meet somebody one-on-one, that is an option for you. Another option is to reach out to other professionals who could potentially refer to you. So if you're an eating disorder therapist, reaching out to psychiatrists, reaching out to personal trainers, reaching out to dietitians and things like that. If you work around grief, you might want to reach out to hospitals or care homes. There are lots of different options for you depending on what your niche or specialty is. Having a website, writing blogs, having social media is great, but the number one way that I find my clients get their inquiries is through networking and personal referrals. So I would really suggest spending your time doing that rather than building a social media presence, because that is much more of a long game. You can get much quicker and also more relevant inquiries from clients through personal recommendations rather than social media. Even for me personally in my business, I have got so many more clients through somebody else rather than creating these YouTube videos or being on Instagram or even writing my blogs. Blogs definitely bring the most amount of traffic to my website, but that doesn't necessarily result in people contacting me. How I have got nearly all of my actual clients that I've done online setups for or worked with has always been through somebody that I have worked with before. So although I am building my audience and having a presence on social media, I know realistically that the majority of my referrals are going to come through the work that I'm actually doing behind the scenes, the work that I'm actually doing for clients. And if I do a good job, then people are going to recommend me. So that is what I would really recommend for you to start networking, start connecting with other professionals that can help your business grow. Thanks so much for watching.